Hello friends, this video straight line part 22 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Before watching this video, please make sure that you have watched straight line part 1 to part 21. We have to find the value of k for which line k minus 3x minus 4 minus k square y plus k square minus 7k plus 6 is equal to 0. Case 1, parallel to x-axis. When I say that line is parallel to x-axis, that means y is equal to constant. Y is equal to constant and the coefficient of x is 0. When the line is parallel to x-axis, the coefficient of x is 0 because here we have y is equal to some constant. Coefficient of x, case 1, coef of x is equal to 0. So here coefficient of x is k minus 3. So we'll say k minus 3 is equal to 0 or k is equal to 3. So our k is equal to 3, this line will be parallel to x-axis. In case 2 here, when it is parallel to y-axis, when it is parallel to y-axis, we have x is equal to k form, that is coefficient of y is equal to 0. Coefficient of y here is 4 minus k square. So we'll say 4 minus k square is equal to 0 or we'll say k is equal to plus minus 2. So k can have two values, plus 2 minus 2. In case of C, it says that the line passes through origin. So when the line passes through origin, that means 0, 0 is a possible value for this line x, 0. So we'll put 0, 0, but we'll get this k minus 3 into 0 plus 4 minus k square into 0 plus k square minus 7k plus 6 is equal to 0. This equation should satisfy. Or we get k square minus 6k minus k plus 6 is equal to 0. We just factorize it. So we get k into k minus 6 minus 1 is equal to 0. So k is equal to 1 or 6. 1 or 6. That is the answer. Very simple question. For line parallel to x-axis, coefficient of x is equal to 0. We got k is equal to 3. For line parallel to y-axis, coefficient of y is equal to 0. We got k is equal to plus minus 2. For line passing through origin, the equation should satisfy 0, 0. So we have put the value of x and y as 0, 0. We found the value of k to be 1 and 6. 1 or 6. That is the answer. We also very simple question. It says we have to find the value of theta and p if the equation x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to p is the normal form of the line. This. So here this line is nothing but ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So we have a is equal to root 3 and b is equal to 1 and c is equal to, we have these values. Now we have to find the value of cos theta. We have to find the value of theta and p. So we know that cos theta is nothing but a by root of a square plus b square. So this comes out to be root of 3 by root of 3 whole square plus 1 square. That is root 3 by root 4, that is root 3 by 2. So cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2, right? So what we get is theta is equal to, or we get theta is equal to 30 degree or 150 degree. Why like this? Because we have plus minus actually, this is plus minus. This is plus minus root 3 by 2. So theta can be 30 degree or 150 degree. Now t is also equal to plus minus c by root of a square plus b square, that is plus minus 2 by root of a square plus b square is root of root 3 square plus 1 square, that is plus minus 2 by root of 4, that is plus minus 2 by 2, that is plus minus 1. That is the value of c. So we have found the value of c, or we have found the value of p, that is plus minus 1, and we have found the value of theta, that is 30 degree or 150 degree. We have to show that the path of a moving point such that a distance from two lines 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 5 are equal as a straight line. Let's draw the line first. These are the two lines, for example, they are not parallel. 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 and this is 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. They may meet also. They are not parallel. Now we say that there is a point that is moving such a way that the distance from these two lines are always same. For example, this is a point which is moving in such a way that this distance, you get this distance, and this distance you get are same. Now again this point moved here, P dash. Again this distance and this distance are all same. Similarly, this is P dash. Again this point moved here, this became P double dash, let's suppose. So this distance and this distance is all same. Also let's suppose this point moved here now. So this distance and this distance is same. The point moved here further. So this distance and this distance is same. So this is same, this is same, this is same, this is same. This distance is same. This is P dash, this is P triple dash, and this is P 4 time dash. So this is a point which moves in this direction. So we have to prove that if you join all these points, what you get is the straight line. That's the question. So what we can do is, at any given point of time, let's take a general PQ, and this value is, let's suppose, PQ. P is the X and Q is the Y. This is the general point PQ here. So at any given point of time, let's find the distance of this point from these two lines. So we'll see that, let's suppose this is D1 and this is D2. So D1 at any given point of time is nothing but from this 3x minus 2y is equal to 5 equation, we get is 3p minus 2q minus 5 by root over 3 square plus 4 square mod. This is the D1 distance. Similarly, D2 distance, if you see, that comes out to be from this equation, that is 3p, it will be plus here because it is 2y here, it will be plus 2q minus 5 by root of 3 square plus 2 square. This is 2 square. This is D1 and this is 2. We are told that D1 is equal to D2 always. D1 is equal to D2 always. That's how the point is. So we'll say that if we equate this to, we'll get 3p1 minus 2q minus 5 by root of 3 square plus 2 square is equal to mod of 3p plus 2q minus 5 mod by root of 3 square plus 2. This cancel. So what we get is mod of 3p minus 2q is equal to mod of 3p plus 2q minus. So in this case, either we can say there are two cases. Case 1, where we can say that 3p minus 2q minus 5 is equal to 3p plus 2q minus 5. And this is the case 2. Case 2 where we say 3p minus 2q minus 5 is equal to minus of 3p plus 2q minus 5. Why? Since we are removing the mod, so either both the quantity will be equal or they'll be equal but negative in signs. For example, if you say 4 is equal to minus mod 4, you can say, correct? So both the quantities are equal in the value, but the signs are different. Or we can also say 4 is equal to 4. So when you are removing the mod, you are equating the value, but the signs we are not sure. So we can take both the case. So in case of case 1, when the equation is 3p minus 2q minus 5 is equal to 3p plus 2q minus 5, minus 5 cancel, p cancel, we get 4q is equal to 0 or q is equal to 0. If you put q is equal to 0 in this equation, we get 3p minus 2 into 0 minus 5 is equal to 0 or p is equal to 5 by. This is the case 1. Similarly for case 2, if you solve this, what you get is q will get cancelled, correct? So what you get, 6p is equal to 10, or p is equal to 5 by 3. If you put the value of p in this equation, you'll get q is equal to 0. If you put the value of p is equal to 5 by 3, here you get q is equal to 0. So we have p and q, two values of p and q. Now we have two values of p and q, two values of p and q. It's fine. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.